And streaming.
Recording and streaming?
I know.
That seems a bit excessive.
It is.
Are you sure about this?
No. No, I'm not. Yep, we are. Yay.
See, he wasn't even sure.
Yeah.
Well, the
Even
light,
that introductory statement.
hey, the light went red. It says it's good. I just want to double check.
Red means bad.
No.
Red's blood.
Pew pew pew.
On the outside.
I hate when my blood's on the
Relatively
outside.
on the inside. Let's give it a minute for people to connect to the stream.
How's everybody doing?
Hello.
Awful. Yeah, no, I get it.
So who's refunding their Battlefront purchases?
No one anymore. They took away the button.
Well, you can still call them.
No, you got to sit in a chat queue for like 45 minutes or something now.
I bet calling them will be a very not futile exercise.
Hey,
Well-
but you can get to the front of the line for the low price of $12.95.
Yes.
How many hours is this worth saving to you?
What a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a shame.
It could have been so great, but now it's going to be, overshadowed by this.
I mean, the first Battlefront game was kind of the same. Like,
Yeah.
could
Was
have been
it?
great, but
I mean, there was no single player content at all.
Yeah.
It was
Star Wars Battlefield. How do you fuck this up? How do you fuck this up for me?
no.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
This is what I.
This is what I paid money for.
Well, luckily I haven't bought either game, so this is not what I paid money for.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, Alan decided to show up.
Too late. I'm already mic'd.
He didn't even bring us any ice cream.
Yeah. What?
What an asshole.
Show them what you have. Show them your shame.
I got McDonald's ice cream.
And you didn't ask if we wanted
Oh,
it.
you want a bite?
Well, not really. I mean, a little bit. Yeah.
I want the last bite, the bottom of the cone.
Yes, that's the
the best
best.
bite.
That's the
part.
best.
I know. If you're gonna have one bite of ice cream cone, it might as well be that one.
That's the part.
Especially if you've got like fudge down there.
No.
No, those are great. The cones you buy from the ice cream trucks, and
Yeah.
they have the little hardened piece of fudge at the very tip of the cone.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fat as shit. I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right, this is gold. We should probably start this before
Okay.
we lose all this great flow we got here.
Well, it's your show. Take it away.
Yeah. Now I'm building the courage.
Deep breath.
All right. 3, 2. Hi everyone. Welcome to PCPer Plays, the gameplay show on PCPer. I'm joined by Jim this week.
Hello.
Ryan has abandoned us yet again.
Yes. I don't think he works here anymore. We should just sell his shit.
Yeah, we really should.
He's.
I think he just uses this as a stopover between flights
Yep.
because it's close to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, since Ryan's not here, we're going to go ahead and play something that I've been wanting to play for a while. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So I don't think either of us has touched this game since 2007 when it came out.
Yeah, I played the single player campaign on the 360
Yeah.
at launch, and yeah, I haven't looked at it since.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played the PC version of this game. So I guess we have a lot to discover.
Yep. And of course, on this show, we are far from cutting edge. So we're not playing World War II. Call of
God,
Duty
no.
World War II. We're not.
I don't like loot boxes, Jim.
Well, sure, but that's going to limit our choices. So we're taking a trip back in time. 2000. You said 2007.
I think it's 2007, so
Yep.
10 years.
Yeah.
2007 was a pretty good year for video games, seems like. I feel like a lot of the games we've been playing recently have been 10 years old. Crysis is 10 years old, like yesterday, I think.
What year
I
did
read.
Mass Effect launch?
I don't know. That's
It was around
probably-
then.
Yeah.
Was that a little bit earlier?
I don't think it was much. If it was earlier, it wasn't much
Because the
earlier.
360 came out in 06, I think, so it wasn't launched. So I think it might have been like a January game, so maybe 08. I don't know.
Somebody will tell us.
Oh, I'm sure.
Nobody's telling us. Come on, chat.
This chat doesn't work very well for on-demand questions, does it? or answers.
Mass Effect was 10 years old last week, says Fulistan.
About
Thank
every
you.
10 years seems to be a good video game year. This one's been pretty good. 2017, 1997, or was it 1998? That's the really good year for video games. It's one of the two.
Yeah, well.
Oh no, they're gonna see me select my difficulty.
Here. No, they won't.
Ha!
Aha!
I'm going regular.
Didn't choose regular.
Hey.
Al-Assad just executed President Al-Falani on national television.
The Americans have plans for Al-Assad.
The story in this game wasn't bad.
I don't remember anything about it. I do remember the beginning being pretty intense, where
Yeah.
you just get, I mean, spoiler alert, you just get shot in the face.
Yeah.
But
It was like, it's like, you know, vaguely future nuclear, like the bad guys stole nuclear weapons sort of thing with the Russians.
the Russians,
Yeah, right?
but you don't say.
I remember the end of this campaign being really good. Like the last couple of missions were actually pretty engaging, and like it ends on a very high note, which is, you know, pretty unique for a Call of Duty game to actually remember any of the campaign.
Loyalists, eh? Are those the good Russians or the bad Russians?
Well, they won't shoot us on sight if that's what you're asking.
Durs in the chat says, if it ain't 10 years or older, PCPer plays won't touch it. Which isn't entirely true. We've had a few more modern games, but yes, in general, we like the older stuff.
I think Battlegrounds might be the only one. Did we play anything?
Yeah, I guess that's probably the
Yeah.
newest. It's definitely the newest game. Can't think of anything else.
I feel
newer.
like when I'm on the show, we play games that are 10 years old. When Ryan's on the show, we play games that are 20 years old. So I think it's a pretty good balance.
Well, we did do Kerbal a few weeks ago, which
Yeah,
was
That's right, it
fairly
was
recent.
Kerbal.
Yeah.
Kerbal really isn't a game, though. Kerbal is more of a...
Whoa. Kerbal is life.
Yeah, it's a life
Yeah.
simulation.
Kamarov and his men will be waiting for us.
I mean, I think the thing is that none of us here are pro gamers, or even anything close to that. We just
Not
can't...
even remotely.
We can't hang with that level of skill and dedication, and so a lot of the more modern games are heavily focused on multiplayer tournaments and challenges, and we would just get... I mean, it might be entertaining to a certain
You don't want to
degree,
see us try to do the Destiny raid. Let's just
Right,
put it that
right.
way.
but by going back in time a little bit, we get to play some games that you're probably not going to see other streams of that commonly on Twitch and YouTube, and also it gives us a chance to revisit some single-player focused games that we enjoyed.
Yeah,
and-
that'll probably do it, right? That's pretty good.
So speaking of booby traps, I really think that we should get some of the Metal Gear series set up at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only do so much in an hour, but it's
That's,
such
that
a
is
good
kind of
hour.
the problem. It would be one hell of an hour. Just any story beat in a Metal Gear Solid game that you can see, especially out of context.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could walk around a box for hours.
Yeah. Well, we got some calorie mate behind us for when we do that. All ready to go.
Guys, you smell that?
Yeah, Kamarov.
Welcome to the new Russia, Captain Price.
What's the target, Kamarov? We've got an informant to recover.
The M21's on the other side of the hill. The rockets have killed hundreds of civilians in the valley below.
Not so fast. Remember Beirut? You're with us.
I guess I owe you one.
Bloody right you do.
Well, I'm out of the chat.
What'd you do?
Something about session limits. It was giving you errors on your name, so I changed it, and now I can't get in.
Who's connected to the IRC in the office?
I am.
How would only 2 people figure the session?
I'm just gonna go to the website, see if that works.
It won't.
It won't.
Our IP's banned when that happens.
Oh, you're not tunneled into your...
Yeah, I'm still on. Maybe.
Well, if you're in the chat, we can't see it. Alex, you're in charge of chat.
All right.
Enemy contact north.
Yeah. Pen just dropped.
Take out the machine gunners in the
Wait, how's Alex still?
Install the building.
Don't ask questions. I have no idea.
I don't know why this has been a problem all of a sudden.
Damn! Enemy helicopters! You didn't say there'd be helicopters, Kamarov. I didn't say there would.
Whoa, yeah, just push me out of the way. That's cool.
From those helicopter troops. Target eliminated. Make it quick, Kamarov. I want that informant.
You have nothing to worry about. We'll take out BM-21s and carve a path straight to your informant, Captain Price. Какой статус? Сколько времени тебе нужно?
This place isn't doing too good.
Ладно, я буду
Yeah.
проживать, останавливать их.
Sir, we've got company. Helicopter troops closing in fast.
We should just beat it out of him, sir.
Ooh, the noob tube. A much hated weapon in multiplayer.
Did they just shoot that out of the air?
What?
Did they just shoot that grenade out of the air?
No, I picked it up and threw it back.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Would it make the single player experience more involving or immersive?
What?
Having voice actors voice teenage children to scream obscenities in your ear.
Be the authentic experience.
Yeah.
Captain Price, my men have run into heavy resistance. Help me support them from the cliffs.
What about our informant? He's running out of time.
Help us. The further my men can get
Man
into
down.
this village, the closer we will be to securing your informant.
I can get back in on the website.
Weird. That might not have been the reason it banned me.
Well, I was using your login name, your alias, to advertise Russian pharmaceuticals.
That'll do it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't do that, Jim.
Hey, I got the best prices on Cialis.
Weird, it's like they just keep coming.
Man down. Targets northeast.
Good. Now we are making progress. Follow me to the power station.
This game still looks pretty damn good, being 10 years old.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Like, textures are not the best,
Yeah,
but
it's really about the textures and the
Like
lighting,
lighting.
but well, I mean, the lighting is more, it's artificial, you know, like you're
Yeah.
not seeing the kind of real-time gleam off the rifle and nice
depth of
depth.
field.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice depth of field there.
So, guys, we've got to reach that house before anything happens to the informant. Let's go.
You think about the insane increase in performance from graphics cards between then and now,
yeah.
and it certainly has not been a one-to-one correlation in actual image quality improvements. I mean, great games do look a lot better, and there's a lot more detail and stuff, but
Yeah, definitely some diminishing returns.
yeah.
Well, when you come out with a game, you still have to deal with people who are on much older hardware. And
Sure.
Like if you could create something where, you know, it's just for on a a 6-core 5 gigahertz Intel with a 1080 Ti overclock, then your baseline is set and you can build to that specification. But having stuff that degrades nicely, kind of limits you, I think.
Oh, sure. That's
I mean,
always,
the game obviously didn't look this good on 360.
Is this one of the backwards compatible titles?
No, I don't think so. They did do the remake of this a couple years ago. Or last year, I guess.
It was last year, yeah, I was right.
Nope,
It was
nope, nope.
Move.
Can't. Stuck in the doorway.
Oh, look, and not a loot crate to be seen.
In the Modern Warfare remaster they did last year, they patched in loot crates.
Are you serious?
So there's that. And that game, I think it's still only available with the more expensive version of last year's Call of Duty game. I don't know if they ever released it separately.
Yeah, the thing that gets me about like microtransactions and loot crates, there's always apologists, and not just from within the industry, but you know, journalists and players.
I mean, I think I tend to follow most of it. Like, I've never bought one, so I don't particularly care that much.
Well,
like,
I
I've
mean,
never felt the need to buy one.
I
Like,
guess
it just doesn't, my personality, like, that doesn't click with me, really. Like, I don't really care about cosmetics. I mean, for stuff that...
it's getting beyond that now.
Yeah.
I mean, this year has seen a number of games, you know, Forza and Battlefront and stuff it's actual gameplay content that is possible to unlock without paying, but they make it so grindy and it takes an unreasonable amount of time to do it.
Like, I philosophically disagree with that, but I don't play games long. Like, I don't complete games anymore, really, so, like, it doesn't tend to affect me.
Yeah.
But it is a really stupid thing and not a good trend.
And I agree that developers should be compensated because, I mean, game prices haven't really changed in 20 years, you know.
And they've
AAA
gotten
titles
cheaper.
are $60. Yeah, well, in the console days, you had some console carts that were $70 to $100. But, you know, on the PC side, I've been paying $60 as the baseline price since I was buying my own games as a teenager. And the development costs and development time have just gone crazy through the roof. And not only that, but the value of that $60 has gone down due to inflation. So I get that they want to make money. I just don't like the lack of a spend cap, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to add content, make it a definable thing that is a permanent charge. If I'm going to spend $5, $10, $20, some amount over, I don't want it to be a consumable. You know, give me if you don't want to just raise the price to $100 because you're afraid that'll stifle your market, then create add-ons that are defined and not these consumable BS things, you know.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, games are already creeping up to $100 for the stupid special editions, which still have all of the bull crap.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You buy the
Unlockables.
special edition, and it's nothing but card packs and extra loot boxes or extra tokens that give you.
Well, you get to play 3 days early.
Or you can just join EA Access. That's what I do. I mean, don't join EA Access. Do not give your money to EA. See, I'm a slave to them because the only game, the number one game I play each year is NHL.
Yeah.
And they're the only game in town, literally. They drove 2K out of that market, so I have no choice. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I'm a sucker. We're getting some recommendations for future game ideas. They want us to play DayZ.
Oh, God.
I don't think they heard
That would be a Ryan game.
Well, that would be a mess.
Well, yeah. But I think it'd be most entertaining if we dropped Ryan into it.
I guess there's also some zombie mods for Arma, so we could check that
It
out.
seems like a weird intersection of interests. accurate military sim plus zombies. I don't want to go here.
Yes.
This does not look like a pleasant time.
Why did they come in directly over all the enemies when they could have just gone around?
I don't know.
Because that way you wouldn't get a view of what you're heading into.
Well,
Cinematic effect. It's about the story.
Yeah, Call of Duty. It's about the story.
uh-oh.
Guess can't go that way.
There's the target building. Left side door breach. Stack up.
Why do I run so much faster than you guys? Oh, I don't have you breach in this game.
Jackson, take point.
Have you had a chance to play the new Call of Duty?
I haven't.
Neither have I. I read that there's some glitches on the PC version.
Weird,
A lot
huh?
of physics issues.
Call of Duty on the PC isn't a very good port.
I guess. I wouldn't have believed it.
We had another recommendation for the Binding of Isaac, which is a terrible, terrible, horrible game.
I don't think I've heard of that.
Oh, yeah,
A roguelike, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. Look it up, Jim. Be amazed.
Jackson, throw a flashbang.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I played it a while ago. I got it in one of the humble bundles, I think, and it's kind of disturbing.
It looks super cute.
It is very super cute. You actually start seeing what they're doing.
Oh, that one doesn't have a face. I mean, it has a face, but they took the skin off.
I don't like what's coming up on your laptop, Jim.
I think you only get like one life. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's been such a while since I played it.
Oof, I am not shooting people well.
Jackson, throw a flashbang.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, I probably should have switched this side arm. Oh, we got a Colin Powell quote, though.
Hey,
We got that going for us.
what's he up to these days? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Being rich somewhere?
I guess. I don't know.
Just a
Ooh,
guess.
we can play Dwarf Fortress without any of the UI mods.
We could not play Dwarf Fortress, ever. Let's shoot.
Portal 2 would be fun.
They're
You're just
pretty
not very
brutal in this game as compared to the later ones, I feel like. It does not take a lot. Jesus.
You have any grenades?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Jeez, Ken.
Why is he standing there getting shot in the back? I feel like I would be able to presume that that was not my guy. I could watch TV instead.
Nah, I don't like this channel.
I don't think I can change it.
Oh,
Ooh. Hidden item.
Jackson, throw a flashbang.
your laptop fan is getting a little
Getting a little rowdy.
anxious here. Oh, jeez.
Well, this is just embarrassing.
Yep. Mother.
Apparently, he's not coming out of there.
No, that got him.
No, it did.
It did. He was stepped out just as you threw that grenade.
That sounds too good.
That's his body
for
on the
me.
floor. No, the second one right there by the door. Look down. There. You didn't see that?
Apparently
It was a great sequence. He came walking out just as the grenade exploded.
And we'll try the AK for a little bit here. Try something different at least.
Throw a flashbang.
No scree in the chat. The fan I was referring to is the Lenovo that
The
I'm
ThinkPad.
using to just look at the chat. That the what's the name of this laptop that you're playing on?
The Zephyrus.
The Zephyrus is pretty quiet, as I would expect,
Max.
because it's got Max Q design.
Ooh, shotgun. Probably not a good replacement though. Really? RPG. Sounds good for this environment, right?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong with an RPG inside?
Do we have an HP X360 in the house?
We have an Intel one. We do not have the Raven Ridge one yet.
Okay.
Yet, speaking that keyword.
Sign of Al-Assad here, sir. HQ, this is Red Dog.
We are actively working on it.
Have Al-Assad. Over. Roger that, HQ. Out. Heads up. I just got word that Al-Assad is broadcasting half a click east of here at a TV station. We're gonna move out on foot and take down the package there. Move out.
Hey Ken, can we take the Max Q laptop apart?
I mean, we could. Why would we do that?
Because Scree in the chat has still not seen a Max Q disassembled yet.
I thought I had a photo of it opened in the review. Maybe not. I mean, it looks like a laptop. Like, it's not anything super radical. I definitely did take that backplate off. Maybe I didn't.
Yeah, you took the inner plate off, but that was just exposing the fans. and
Yeah,
heat
I
sinks.
didn't actually get to the innards.
Don't shoot your buddy.
Yeah. I would never do that.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously shows that video games got easier. Not that I'm bad.
Well, I haven't seen you play a first person in a while. A more modern one. So really, I have nothing
I
to
honestly haven't played a
compare.
first-person shooter in quite a while.
Yeah. We're lacking some key data here. You know what we should do? I mean, I don't know if there's any modern ones, but there's a number of classic submarine simulations that we should get Alan to play.
You really want to listen to an hour of Alan nitpicking the submarine simulation?
Well, whoa.
Flashbang.
Ah. So, Alan, we were saying we should get you to play a sub sim.
There are probably like some super accurate sub sims now, right? That just seems like something someone would pour their heart into making.
Oh, we could do a video series, you know.
Where am I getting shot from?
See that red
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Stop shooting him.
No. He has a gun.
I think everyone here has a gun.
I think I'm just used to multiplayer shooters. Where it doesn't really matter, right? Like, you're gonna respawn. So why find cover?
Do you shoot through walls in this?
You can shoot through some stuff. I don't know if you can shoot through walls that thick, though. Nope, probably don't need claymores.
What you gonna do, Ken?
Trying to find the RPG guy they were talking about. Apparently it's not time to crouch anymore.
Hey, zoom out, look at that street sign. Was that a camel crossing sign?
Yeah.
It is. Ha,
Yeah.
that's great.
If you thought deer were bad, camels are 4 times worse.
They probably didn't mocap any camels like that new Assassin's Creed game, though.
Talking about the one that's kind of set in Egypt?
Yeah. They motion captured camels.
But it's funny because they seem to
Not be all
perform
that
just like
good.
horses. Because you can later choose to ride a horse instead, and the experience is
Pretty much
pretty
the
much
same.
the same. Yeah.
Fun.
It is quite the pretty game, though. I haven't been able to actually sit down and play it myself, but I was watching someone else play it.
Yeah, I've just played a
Well,
little
we've
bit
got
here.
like 6 copies of it here, so go nuts.
Don't have anything to play it on.
Well, we got all these consoles. It's on every one of these consoles that I'm looking at.
Consoles? What the hell, Jim?
Yeah,
What?
Jim.
We don't talk about consoles here.
Yes, we do. They're all PCs now.
Yeah. There's that.
I've got it on my PC there. I've got it on the PC connected to that HDR TV. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm close. I want to level up a few more levels before I go for the, the point of no return mission.
Yeah.
So did dynamic difficulty, is that still a thing in the Assassin's Creed? Or is that everything in Assassin's Creed?
I don't know if
I'm
it was
not
in
familiar.
Assassin's Creed or not.
There's a difficulty selector in the game, like a straight up, rookie, novice,
Yeah.
pro.
Yeah,
Something like that.
some games would scale the enemies based upon your level as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of stuff like that. I can't think of specifically.
I don't think Assassin's
What?
Creed.
Yeah, I don't
was,
know if that was Assassin's Creed, but
Changing mag! Time to go! Get moving! Enemy troops! Need that red car! Southeast! Look out, grenade!
So while we're talking about finishing games, what was the what game have both of you guys put in the longest amount of time for?
World of Warcraft, probably, just by default.
Yeah, yeah.
you mean like in a single like one character, or like total time spent in game?
Yeah, it's just total time spent.
Well, I had a pretty bad problem with Star Trek Online early on. A lot of hours there.
Spread that lifetime pass.
Oh yeah.
And you get your money's worth out of it?
Well, yeah, because after they went free to play, you get like a. Well, I haven't played in a while, so it's either a weekly or a monthly drop of credits, which, when you factor in what they cost on the store, it's more than paid for itself.
Throwing
Vehicles
back
on
grenade.
fire are likely to explode.
Throwing back grenade mechanic doesn't seem to work too well.
Well, you need better reflexes.
That's not gonna happen.
But Alex, the game that I mean, my favorite game and the game that I've probably played the most, or the series, because I replay them probably once a year, is the original Mass Effect trilogy.
Really?
It's my absolute favorite game world. The games themselves are all great in different ways. Like, each one has its strengths that I just love. The music, the characters, the story. I was so devastated by Andromeda because it is a piece of crap. It looks weird. Like, the graphics, like the scenery looks fine, but the character animations are all screwed up. The characters themselves aren't interesting. The story is stupid.
Yeah, that's rough.
I didn't finish it, and now I'm kind of glad I didn't finish it, because apparently it ends on a cliffhanger pretty much, where like a big part of the story is unresolved, and then of course EA comes along and says, well, you didn't appreciate this game, so we're not making any more.
Building in sight.
I think making more would be a commercial suicide.
No, if they do it right. I mean, this game was primed to be a hit, and they effed it up.
There seems to be a common theme here tonight.
What, EA sucks?
Apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would agree. The original Mass Effect trilogy was just amazing. Especially being able to carry over the save games from the prior into the next game. And how you behaved in the prior would affect the current.
And I totally get, like, a lot of the frustration around the ending of Mass Effect 3, at least the original.
Yeah.
And I was kind of weird. It kind of felt weird the first time I finished it too, because it just ended, and there wasn't much wrap up for a lot of the ongoing story threads. But the overall experience was so good that it overrode any frustration I had there.
Like storming a TV studio. Look at all those edit bays. 4x3 monitors? What the hell?
Well, it was 10 years ago, and it is.
10 years ago in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Look at the server room.
I know. In 1950s?
I've just always wanted to do this. Get my frustration out on servers.
I remember way back in the day, Final Fantasy VII was the first game I actually put any major time into. And I distinctly remember having one save game at like 35 hours right before Aerith happened. Then I had a second save game at 80 hours for completion. and I was working on a third one at 120 hours to beat the weapons, which I never did.
They shouldn't have put that shotgun there. Maybe it seemed like I was supposed to take it. Not a good idea in the least.
I would not want to serve in combat with you.
No,
You keep pointing your gun at your teammates, at your squad members.
I don't shoot them very often. That's a lie. Where are we going? He did not touch that door handle.
Yeah, there goes our boys. Hoorah. Hoorah.
I'm going to be screwed here with just a shotgun.
Hold your fire. Friendly's coming out.
No sign of Al-Assad, sir. All right. Fall in, Marines. Stay frosty.
So can we pinpoint exactly when EA started its downward spiral?
Yeah, I think that'd be a bit rough.
Watch your six,
So it's not like a before and after evil, it's more of a gentle slide into oblivion.
I mean, they've gone through phases, like when they bought Maxis and killed that, you know, that was a whole new low, and then BioWare. I mean,
Just don't be acquired by EA is the life lesson.
no, be acquired by EA as long as you don't care what happens. Take your paycheck and get the hell out of there.
Sure.
Well, at least they get a paycheck.
I think he's in there. I hear him. Do it.
Yeah, chat's still kind of talking about Mass Effect, and I mean, for me, the biggest thing with Andromeda was I just didn't like the characters. I didn't like. I loved every single one of the main characters in the original trilogy, and
Griggs, turn that off.
you know, I put like 20 hours into the game before I just gave up. But like, I hated them. I just didn't. Some of them I actually did hate. Like, I just did not like those characters at all. Some I was completely indifferent towards. And that's, you know, in a game like that, if you don't have a connection to those characters, it's gonna stink.
Yeah. And you notice the nice soundproof control room there?
What?
I know.
Why would you have such a thing?
I know.
Seems unnecessary to me.
Superfluous. Superfluous? Superfluous, that's it.
Push in the city where Al-Assad is making his last stand. Fighting has intensified in the capital city. Anti-aircraft fire and burning buildings light the night.
But we don't have noise issues here.
No, not at all.
Tank mission?
Oh, what's the
Bears in the chat says, well, Ken had no connection with his roller coaster tycoon characters. The ones you flung off the roller coaster to their death.
I think Ryan's goading made me do that.
No.
Yeah.
Own it, Ken. Own it. Callous indifference is, in moderation, an important trait.
Did either of you guys play Company of Heroes?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't. Oh, but to get back to the earlier question about games, I'm very excited about the possibility of World of Warcraft vanilla. Not for my social life, but I would love to play some of that again.
Oh. I've never played a second
Yeah.
of World of Warcraft.
And I think that's the issue they'll have, is that if you didn't play it, you're not going to care. at all. Because
But wouldn't it be easier to jump into a more simplified experience?
no, they've made the game way easier over the years.
Okay.
Like they've made leveling faster and stuff. Like matching for groups easier. You can match with people across different servers where that didn't used to be a thing. Like if you're trying to find people to do certain raids or stuff with, it's a lot easier.
So is World of Warcraft vanilla? Is that with the new upgrade features for usability, but with the original base? That's what you get for shooting your guy in the back of the head, Ken.
No,
But that wasn't his guy. It just went through the bad guy. You need to just let the event play out. Just let it. It's supposed to be a moment.
boy, I wish I could help out here.
Well,
That guy's dead now.
take his wallet and move on. He's not gonna need that Jamba Juice rewards program card.
I wish we had Jamba Juice around here.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a Jamba Juice. They never had them where I grew up, and I mean, obviously I've heard of it, but
I've only really seen them in airports.
I guess that's true. I wouldn't be looking for them there, but we had Orange Julius.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We really have Smoothie King around here, and that's just not the same. They just want to add protein powder to everything.
Doesn't that make it better? Get your macros and micros in alignment.
My chakra.
Well, stop shooting them, Ken.
Oh boy, I get to watch this again. Like, they make that scene way too long where how would you not try to interrupt it? It's exceedingly difficult to tell who I need to shoot with night vision. Not that I'm good at it regardless.
Are they shooting green lasers? If not, shoot them.
Well, those guys out. Oh, okay, maybe. I could find it. Oh. Where am I supposed to be shooting?
Be advised, more enemy troops are converging on the tank. Get there ASAP. Roger that, we're working on it. Out.
Clear! 3 coming out!
Watch him die.
Don't
then
worry, I
press
got the
F.
intel though. Hey, buddy. I can only think of Archer now when I hear that. Suppressing fire!
That's coming back for one more season, right?
I think it's supposed to. I mean, I gotta say I didn't necessarily enjoy the last season all that much. It's like when you have 6 seasons of a TV show, you're building to form the jokes, right? You're building on previous stuff, and when you kind of destroy a lot of it by doing a side story. Like I thought the Archer Vice stuff was fun, but like they were still the same characters, so they could.
Oh, you're talking
do
about
a lot of the same stuff.
the
The
Ficus
Dreamland
Agency
stuff.
One of you had Advice, and then there was the Ficus Agency season.
That was the most
Yeah.
recent, yeah.
No.
Wasn't the Figus?
No.
Oh, no, right. No,
At
that's
the end
right.
of that season, he goes into coma.
That's right. Then it's Dreamland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the ones after that.
I mean, it was good still, but
That
it's
was-
worn a bit thin.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Yeah.
BT Wesley in the chat says they're going to have to patch Kevin Spacey out of Modern Warfare. Or
Infinite
Warfare, right.
Yeah. I did think about that the other day.
UAV recon spotted enemy tanks headed this way. Private West, get on the roof and hit him with the javelin. Private West is down! West is down! Pick up the javelin so you can take out those tanks.
Hit those vehicles at the far end of the bridge. Hurry!
Wait, what am I hitting? Vehicles at the far end of the bridge? Oh, second floor.
Hit those vehicles at the far end of the bridge. Hurry!
Call of Duty campaigns always do give you the really fun weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to hold on to that, or... I guess it will be my sidearm.
We're taking heavy fire on our position north of the overpass. Where the hell are you? We're almost there. Hang on.
Oh, this is ominous. Music kicked in.
Yeah, your nice long alleyway without cover.
Come on, let's get back to the squad.
Like we're sitting ducks.
Alpha 6, what's your status? Over. We're still surrounded, sir. There's just a four of us left, but the tank's still okay. Over. Contacts to the east and we're flanking to the south. Hold the perimeter. Bravo 6, this is War Pig. The main gun's offline, but we still have our machine gun. Moving in with jetpack. Don't let
I
me get close to the
don't really know where I could have gone.
Can you hold down the mouse button, or do you have to rapid fire it?
Oh, geez.
There you go.
Spray and pray.
Run, Ken, run!
Stay behind this wall.
Is that a bad guy?
The tank?
Yeah.
No. Really, I had one bullet.
Yeah. Hard to look cool when you have to reload after one shot on the machine gun.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah,
Like the palm
lighting
trees and the
is
night,
well done.
yeah, the fog and the mountains in the very back, and
The grenade radius.
you were
is
killed
a bit,
by a grenade, Kev.
It's a bit extreme in this game.
Alpha 6, what's your status? Over. We're still surrounded, sir. There's just a four of us left, but the tank's still okay. Over. Contacts to the east and we're flanking to the south. Hold the perimeter. Bravo 6, this is War Pig. The main gun's offline, but we still have our machine gun. They're moving in with jetpacks. Don't let them get close to the tank.
Wow. Save your pennies.
Over. We're still surrounded, sir. There's just a four of us left, but the tank's still okay. Over. Contacts to the east and we're flanking to the south. Hold the perimeter. Bravo 6, this is War Pig. The main gun's offline, but we still have our machine gun.
Maybe I should stick to playing the same 60-second portions of games over and over for benchmarks.
that's what you blame it on. You see, I can't progress in this game because I'm so used to remaining in a consistent and confined area
Yeah.
for science.
That's why I
research.
rush ahead all the time. And Battlefield 3 in particular ran that same 60-second portion so many times. There's like a short cutscene at the beginning that Ryan and I had memorized.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's rough.
I remember in that game there's like an on-rails sequence where you're in a jet taking off from an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
I played a lot of Battlefield 3. Like, I played a lot of the multiplayer. Like, maybe 100 hours worth or something like that. Can't tell if this is one of the sequences where if you don't advance, they'll just keep spawning in, or you're just supposed to hold your position.
I mean, it seems like they're not slowing down here.
Yeah.
JWD says you have to press.
Nope, this is not gonna work out.
Bravo 6, be advised. More hostiles assembling to the west of your... Alpha 6, what's your status? Over. We're still surrounded, sir!
Oh, no.
But the tank's still okay! Over! Contact to the east and we're flanking to the south. Hold the perimeter. Bravo 6, this is War Pig. The main gun
Seemed to work all right from here.
they're moving with jetpacks. Don't let them get close to the tank.
Do you have a Switch, Jim?
Yes.
You've been playing any Mario?
No. I bought the Switch because it was during that kind of launch window where it was hard to find, and I was at a Walmart at like 2 a.m. Actually,
As you do.
Actually, I was buying provisions for our kitchen here, and they were wheeling out, like the stock guy was wheeling out a cart full of stuff for the electronics section, and there were 3 or 4 Switches right on top of it. I said, "Are those for sale now?" And he said, "Yeah." So I took it. I never got into Zelda,
Yeah.
and I've never been into any Zelda game, and it's not like anything personal. It's just I never. There's just something about it that doesn't capture me. Obviously, I love Mario, and one of my favorite games is Mario 64. So I got Odyssey,
Yeah.
but then my 5-year-old really liked it, and so he's been playing it.
Yeah.
And I've played maybe an hour of it, so I have to sit down and.
Well, the wife and kid are out of town. This is your chance.
They are. Well, yeah, that's right. They're in Disney World without me.
Sad, Jim.
Yeah. It's okay. I couldn't go. Everybody keeps talking about the ending, and I haven't looked it up.
Yeah, neither have I. I'm certainly nowhere near there.
Yeah.
I'm maybe 5 or 6 hours in at this point.
So what's that big shadow that just fell across the entire battlefield?
I don't know. We gotta fix this TV up here because this looks like garbage up there compared to the monitor here.
Yeah, it looks like hot garbage.
I don't know. Will that stand support the other monitor?
I mean, I think we can just change the settings. I think this TV is set to like vivid mode and all the, edge enhancement and all that
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, there's nowhere to press forward to that markers the tank.
I have no idea.
And I tried going too far ahead and said the tank was destroyed. Which personally, I think this is a capable bunch of soldiers that should be able to defend the tank.
Don't seem to be having a lack of ammo.
I just did a save point.
Requesting air support for fire mission. Over. Negative, Bravo 6. There's an enemy ZPU to the south of your position.
Somebody's calling you in Hangouts.
Sending in any more
That's fun. I've been getting spam call from one phone number today like 3 or 4 times. I need to block it.
Want me to answer it?
No, I'm good.
No. Decline.
Nope.
We're calling you about some unclaimed funds in the state of Kentucky.
Bravo 6, be advised. More hostiles assembling to the west of your position. Over. Charlie Bravo 6, requesting...
It's a concrete barrier there, Jim.
Negative, Bravo 6.
Yes.
There's an enemy ZPU to the south of your position. Until you take it out, we cannot risk sending in any more choppers. Over. Jackson, find that ZPU and take it out to its...
Wow, they're just all in that shipping container, huh?
Cover him. All right, let's move out. Secure the western approach. Move.
You know who's been spam calling me?
Who?
Healthcare.gov.
I've been getting a lot of emails.
I mean, I understand you got to sign up for coverage, but and I went on and I looked at the marketplace and we found another option, but
Yeah.
they don't. You can't get rid of it. You can't stop them. They call me like once a day.
Really?
Yeah. This is healthcare.gov, reminding you that now is the time to buy health insurance on your marketplace. You have till December 15th before the government comes and takes your children away.
Is that why your wife and son are in
Yeah,
Disney
they're
World
not really
without you?
gone. They're hostages of the healthcare marketplace.
Oh. You sent them away so they can find them.
Oh yes, that's true. Although I don't know what the situation is in Florida. It might not be any better.
Anything goes in Florida.
Florida, it's a magical place.
You might say that.
EVE Online, no takers?
That's Alan's game.
Spreadsheets in space.
I gotta say though, when they like do those videos and they kind of put it all together with like the music and the rendered animations and it's pretty cool.
It's
The
a
stories from
beautiful
that game are amazing. But
And then you get all excited and you create an account and then you realize that it's not anything like that when you're actually playing in real time.
I remember being at a few LAN parties and there was always one guy in the corner playing EVE Online the entire LAN party.
why would you go to a LAN
Yeah, why
party
would
to
you-
play EVE
I
Online?
don't know. They had commitments.
What on earth?
Finding the beacon to signal the helicopter.
Ah.
Ooh, we get the nice sweeping music.
I think that means the end of the level.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated, man.
I'm sure this type of video exists. Somebody must have done this, but I would love to see a like sort of a Call of Duty retrospective where take each game under the absolute max image quality settings
Yeah.
and just run them through one by one in chronological order and just show how that that has progressed. Because regardless of whether you like the story or the multiplayer or whatever, I mean this series is a benchmark for graphics every year. It's always a good looking game. It'd be and because it's so prolific, there'd be a lot of content to see over time as it changes.
We don't have much time to get this tank out of here. We'll take up defensive positions around the bog. Here, and here. And buy the engineers some time to get the tank moving. Hoorah!
That wasn't the end of the level.
Oh,
Oh!
no.
Well, it's a loading point. I think that might be where we call it.
Yeah, we're just about over an hour here, or just under an hour, I guess.
We've had 2 weeks of watching me die repeatedly in first-person games, so I think
Give the audience what they
folks
want.
might have had enough.
Ken, give them what they
Yeah.
want. Give them what they want.
I'm just curious. Oh yeah, it moved to the Russian front.
Hey.
It's always cool how the Call of Duty games do the multiple protagonist thing.
Going down.
That's less than ideal.
Nope. No good.
And on that note, I think that'll do it for this week.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching this recorded later on YouTube, you can always catch us live at PCPer.com/live. And we record PCPer Plays on Tuesdays. The time does vary based on what else we've got going on, but it's generally like in the early afternoon.
Yeah.
But if you want to know for sure, go to PCPer.com/subscribe. Put your email in. That's our mailing list to let you know of all of our live events, not just this, but our podcasts on Wednesday nights, our special events, anything else we got going on. And we don't spam you. It's used only in a plain text message to let you know when we're about to go live. So check that out, PCPer.com/subscribe. And hey, if you really like what we do, or if you want us to be able to replace Ken as our primary game player, head to patreon.com/PCPer. Consider throwing a few bucks our way to support the work that goes on here. And well, we really appreciate it. And if you've got game suggestions, leave them in the comments.
Absolutely.
Send a tweet. Go to PCPer.com, leave a comment, whatever. Let us know. But yeah, thanks so much, guys.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Have a good one.